Okay, so Starbucks has decided to finally bless us non-coffee drinkers with a low-calorie option. A good one. If you haven't seen the news already, Starbucks has decided to reformulate their chai. They had a hilarious way of announcing it too on their website. How Starbucks is changing up its chai to give customers more choices, which essentially what they did is they removed the sweetener that's naturally in there. That way it's more of like a blank palette for people to sweeten how they want. Now, for those who are avid chai fans like myself, but aren't in the category of people trying to find low-calorie options and trying to lose weight, this was a nightmare. Honestly, because it tastes different. It no longer is going to have the texture, taste, and change and profile of all the things. It's going to be clearly different. And you know how it is. People who are like not really into diets are very picky about their sweeteners. But for people like myself, this is fucking fantastic news. Now, if you go on their website, you'll see there's a bunch of information about the article. They give you some bullshit beginning kind of story. You know, when Starbucks first opened its door. Yeah, miss me with that. Spring into Chai is basically them announcing that they're going to be changing this formula for the chai that they already had, as well as returning with the Ice Lavender Cream Chai. I've had it. It's fantastic. But if you get into the weeds of things, it clearly says here, our chai recipe now has just a hint of sweetness from the honey. Our chai includes cardamom, cinnamon, and ginger, great quality ingredients that get to shine at whatever sweetness our customers choose to have. Now, again, this is going to be a W for people who are trying to lose weight, because this means you can now not take away pumps of the chai. See, if you've been ordering chais for a while like I have, and you've been looking up on the internet, you would know that people who are trying to A, lose weight, or B, control their sugar content, typically would remove 2 of the natural 4 pumps of chai that come in the chai drink by standard and replace it with just sugar-free vanilla. That's the only option they had. You would typically go for like something like an almond milk, again, if the goal is to try to keep it as low calorie as possible. And that's it. That would be the order. There's nothing you can really do for that. But now Starbucks has embraced 2 things that are going to make ordering this a lot more fun. One, you can get not just sugar-free vanilla, but they also have sugar-free caramel syrup now, as well as they've introduced the protein cold foam, which boasts 15 grams of protein and about roughly 200 calories. Of course, if you're only aiming to keep it the lowest amount of calories possible, then you order a fucking water, you idiot. But if you're trying to get a fun drink, 200 calories for 15 grams of protein is not bad. I would treat this as more of a sweet treat than I would treat it as like your energy in the morning. I would definitely opt for like regular coffee or even like a sugar-free energy drink if that's what you're trying to do. But if you really want a kind of special sweet treat that's going to be more like macro friendly, the 15 grams of protein is going to help because it's going to just help you achieve your protein goals. And the cold foam tastes good. Like, yeah, getting the chai without the cold foam, it's like doing it and not finishing. Like, doing it is cool and all, but you really want the whole thing. You know what I mean? And honestly, why wouldn't you get the cold foam? I mean, at this point, look at all the options you have for cold foam. I'm pretty sure like a bunch of these can be done as just like a regular protein cold foam. No doubt Starbucks falls into like that kind of big corporate thing. They're trying to take advantage of the whatever seems to be the trend with wanting to put protein in everything, wanting to have low calorie everything. Corporate involvement in things, it makes it actually move the needle, and that's great. I'm not in the camp of people who are like, yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. You're just, capitalistic gains and corporate nonsense. No, dude. If there's more options, if companies are going to play more ball to try to get more options for low calorie and high protein, I'm fucking in, man. It's going to make my life easier. My goals are more important than whatever the reason for corporate slop is happening. And I'm going to fully take advantage of that, because otherwise, what are we doing? We should be taking advantage of these fucking corporations. Now, if you are a coffee drinker, there's been many, many ways to try to get a low calorie drink. I mean, coffee itself is a low calorie drink. People only fuck up their order because they're basically trying to order a milkshake instead of getting an actual coffee. If you kept it to like a light, more non-fat milk or even an almond milk, got regular coffee and just like your sugar-free vanilla, your sugar-free caramel, or just light on any of the other sweetener things, you're guaranteed to have a low calorie drink. You're paying $10 for it, taking out a mortgage to fucking pay for a month's worth of Starbucks, but you're able to have it. I'm just glad there's finally an option for non-coffee drinkers, because I don't want to drink the fucking lemonades and juice or the teas. Give me something cold. Now I just gotta figure out places that do like a low calorie boba tea. That's all. That's what I need. All right, give me a like and follow me if you want to learn more about how to make health and fitness easier in your life. Stay mindful.